Okay guys, this is the very first time you've actually worked with drawing diagrams for me, so I'm actually recording this. Also, I found a mistake, so I want you all to fix it up. Sorry about the sound because I don't have a proper microphone today. So you have this drawing canvas in your document, double click it to open it up, and you get this on your screen. So now you're in a canvas that is inserted or embedded in your Google Doc. So you've got these little squares up here, these are little text boxes that I've made for you to write up the energy types that we're going to be dealing with. And we have here a energy diagram that I've just given you a bit of scaffolding on. However, I made a mistake, so I want you guys to fix it up for me. We're just going to put here that Wile E. Coyote tries to tase a roadrunner, but drops the taser on his foot. Now, if you want, this is new to Drawing Canvas here, see this? If you click that, you can tell it to shrink the text to fit it in, or to resize the shape so it'll fit it in. Handy to know, that wasn't there last time I used it. Next, get rid of this little guy here, and one of these arrows, and bring that one across to here. When you're dealing with these drawing canvases, when you're doing this yourself in class, those little, I don't know what you call them, but those little points there are important when you're joining objects up, because if you do this, they'll move with the object, which is handy when you're trying to draw lots and lots of objects. Okay, so now we're going to think about tasers and getting his foot burned. If he has a taser, what type of potential energy is that? That is chemical potential energy. So we're going to put our types of energy in these little green boxes. Electrical potential energy. And again, I'm going to get it to resize my box. Now, if he's burning his foot, what type of energy is that relating to? Well, I would say that's most probably heat energy. Okay, and again, tell it to resize the box if you wish. So we're going to put them in the appropriate places on our little energy diagram. The taser has electrical potential energy, but when it touches his foot, it ends up being transformed into heat energy, which is why it was burned. Okay, so that's a basic energy diagram. We can actually add in extra sound, stuff there. Did you find when you taser someone, there's always, if you watch the TV shows, that zzz sound coming out. In other words, there's always some wasted energy in the form of sound. Sound is not going to burn Coyote's foot. So if we copy these and paste, we can actually make another box here to show the wasted energy, which in this case would be sound. And all I need to do is have a little arrow that goes to this to show that some of the energy was lost in the form of sound. So you go up here, have a look at your little drawing tools up here. I do want an arrow, but I sort of wanted it curved. Let's see if I can add this in here. I want to go off from here and down to about there, and then I say, hey, I want it to have an arrowhead on the end, like that. And then you can join it up to, I think I just sort of put in an extra one there. You can join it up to your line like that. So that shows that you had electrical potential energy. Some of it went to burn his foot. Some of it was lost as sound. Now, if you want to get really decent marks, you can actually show that you understand that this one packet of energy here was split between burning Coyote's foot and the sound energy. Most of it in this case would have gone to burning his foot. Okay, so you can actually change the length, the thickness of these arrows if you want to actually indicate that. Okay, so later on if you get into it, you can actually change the thickness of the arrows. I'm going to show it now to indicate that that sound energy has changed amounts. So to do that, I would turn this into 2 arrows like I had originally. Oops, undo that. Put this one here. Take this one back. It's not perfect, but it'll work. put this one here. This one is the original amount of energy. Okay, so we're going to change it to, say, a big thickness. Oops, that's a bit too big. Let's try 8. Yeah, that looks good. Now that's going to be split now between what goes to Coyote's foot and what went to sound energy. So only a small amount would have gone to sound energy, I'd say. So I'm going to make this one here like maybe 4 pixels, and this one here can stay nice and thin. This is what a Sankey diagram looks like. So it doesn't just tell you the energy that's transferred and transformed. It gives you an indication of how much energy you started out with and how much energy reached different places or was wasted. So that's the highest level you can do with this activity there. Give it a go on your own. Fix up your drawing canvas so that it looks like this, and while you're doing it, learn how to use these drawing tools, which are up in these drawing canvases. You can even add your own text boxes. You can add an image there and scribble all over it. There's heaps of drawing tools in here that you can use. And once you're done, oops, delete that one. Once you're done, go save close. And there it is. Good luck.